This is all new, so I'm going to have to learn all of it. Wow. That's rough. That's super rough.
We need to bring that box with us.
I'm telling you, I know there's something right underneath this dock that'll come grab this guy. Look, 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 look. He's moving. He's moving. As soon as I pulled him closer to the dock, that bluegill started swimming. I know there's some big bass under here. Oh, okay. Here we go.
This dock. Look at this.
Learning this is going to be like a learning curve. He's wanting to swim right underneath this dock.
He sees all his homies down there.
Yeah.
Hiding.
I guess I have to figure that out later.
What?
All right, let's cast this out a little bit further. I need to loosen up that drag too. Jeez. That's what we're fishing with, guys. Just a little bit of live sunfish. And we got some cut bait too. Something will take them.
Put your fishing pole back up real quick.
If you can focus on the pole, it'll blur the background. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? We got 10 people in here. How's everybody doing? What's up, Maxwell? How are you? How's the quality, guys? Does it look good? Does it look bad? I can't tell on my phone. We're out here fishing with some live bait. Huh?
His pole's bending.
No, he had it like that. Just using some cut bait, and we're using some live bluegill. Trying to see if we can get a big bass. What's up, bud? Aaron, how you doing? Barry, what's up? Quality is perfect? Awesome. Thanks, Maxwell. It's my first YouTube live, guys. I usually go live on TikTok, but I was like, you know what? Let me hang out with my subscribers. See what they up to. Yeah, we're fishing with some live bait, guys. We're going after some bass, some channel catfish. Bass and largemouth bass and channel catfish. Pretty much whatever will take it. We're using live bait. I forgot to bring my worms, guys, so I can't catch no bluegill, but I do have a minnow trap set up. So we'll see if we can get some little mini bluegills to fish with too. How's your guys' evening? How y'all doing today?
All dirty.
Everybody good? Me too, Aaron. Me too. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for the like, guys. I appreciate that like. Yeah, I've never went live on YouTube, so this is my first live on YouTube. I think I'm gonna start doing them a lot more when I go fishing, when I go on my fishing trips. You go try to find some worms?
I don't even know where I would look.
Just like under rocks, under wood. I'm pretty good, guys. Hoping I catch some fish. I want to do a little catch and cook tonight. See if I can't catch a big catfish to eat. Last time we were here, my son caught a pretty big catfish. We went home and cooked him up. He was pretty good. But I got a rig right here. I don't know why I'm moving it like that. There we go. I got a rig right here. This is a bottom rig. Here's a little bit of view of the lake if you guys want to see. It's really pretty with all these autumn leaves. But yeah, we got a bottom rig right here that's got some cut bait on it. I got some cut, I was about to say mullet. What the heck? I got some cut creek chubs on the bottom rig. And then on this one right here, I got a live bluegill on that one. Trying to see if we can get some. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate you. It's really windy today, so we'll see if we get something or not. I think we will. We usually catch stuff when we come here. If I would have brought my worms, I'd be catching bluegill back to back probably by now. I can't believe I forgot them. What everybody do today? What you guys do today? Anybody go fishing or anything? Or y'all just hang out?
Would a Cheeto work? No, it would dissolve.
Yeah, it would dissolve quick. Little nibble. I think we'll definitely get something. It's just gonna take some time. The bite here is a lot better in the evening, so. Yeah, I'm in Kentucky. Right here, we're in like this little valley. I'll show you guys. We're in like this little valley, so it's kind of windy in this little valley. The wind cuts right through these trees and just, it's strong. It's pretty strong. You can see the water moving. Like it's not even touching the trees. It's just going right in between all the trees and affecting the water. He's bouncing a little bit over there. I thought that was a fish. Ten people in here. What's up, guys? What's everybody up to? Hey, what's up, Parker? How you doing today? My first YouTube live, guys. I usually go live on TikTok, but I wanted to kick it with some subscribers and see what it was like to go live on here. Kind of test it out, see how good the quality is, see if you guys can see everything, maybe catch all fish, catch a nice largemouth or something. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? You love this? Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I think I'm gonna start doing it more. I think I'm gonna start going live on here a lot more. It's late evening too, so we should get some good bites. I'm about to check that bottom rig right now actually and see if I got any nibbles or if anything messed with it. I got some cut bait on this one right here. I'll show you guys what I'm using. See? Just a nice little creek chub right here. That's what I got on this one. I think I'm gonna cut him in half. I think I'll get a better bite if I cut him in half. Got my little pocket knife. Go ahead and cut this bad boy in half. There we go, just like that. That should be good. I just cut him in half right there. I love fishing. You're 9. That's about when I started fishing. Parker, I was about 9 years old when I started fishing. I love fishing too, man. It's really fun. All right, so we're gonna hook this guy. Let's hook him like right through the part where all the meat is. There we go. Look at that. That should get something, right? You think so? I'm old now, Parker. Fishing Outdoors, what's up? How you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. It's my first YouTube live, guys. For those who just came in, I know the other ones already know that. Oh, we're getting a little movement. Hold on, guys. Let me get this out here. All right, we got the bottom rig back out. Let that sink to the bottom. Go ahead and set that back up. There we go. Just like that. Should get a catfish on that. What state are you in? I'm in Kentucky. Then we got a little live sunfish right here. Just a little live sunfish. How's the fishing where you guys are? Texas? Oh man, y'all got some of the best fishing in the world. Definitely the best fishing in the United States.
Where?
Texas. Texas got big bass.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, everything is bigger in Texas, especially the fish. Fishing has been good for me. Did you go fishing today, fishing outdoors? I'm from Idaho. Idaho. I don't know much about Idaho. How's fishing in Idaho?
Pretty sure it's good.
I don't know. I think I've heard it's good. I just don't know much about. Like, what's like y'all's go-to fish out there? Like what's y'all's go-to species? Trout. Yep. Okay. See, here in Kentucky, we don't have a lot of trout. We have trout. Don't get me wrong. We just don't have a lot of them. You have to go like to stocked streams and lakes to get trout. They'll probably get it. And trout are so good to eat, man. Trout's one of my favorite fish to catch. Down here, we catch them a lot in the winter. Oh, you got bass? Largemouth bass? Got a 5-pound rainbow. Whew. See, that's killing Kentucky. Kentucky, we only had, like, the biggest trout I've ever caught in Kentucky was probably maybe 1.5 pounds. That was the biggest trout. That's my PB trout in Kentucky, 1.5 pounds. So that means up there in Idaho, y'all got big trout. It would make sense though, because y'all do have a lot of you have a lot of streams and cold running water, so it makes sense. Catfish, yeah, we catch catfish here all the time. Kentucky's known for big catfish. Idaho has decent catfishing. Y'all do? See, I didn't know that. That's why I asked, because I wasn't sure. Thank you guys for the likes. We got 6 likes. I appreciate you. Yeah, I didn't know that Idaho had any like certain species that were big there. Now trout makes sense. 25 pounds, that's a nice cat. I think my PB is, I think it was like 36. That's the biggest one I've ever caught. It was 36. And it was out of the Ohio River. Not in a lake like this. It was in a big old river. If you guys know the Ohio River. That's where I caught him. Caught him with a big piece of shad. And carp fishing. So carp fishing, trout fishing, cat fishing. I might have to come to Idaho and check it out. I'd love to go trout fishing. I should have just asked that guy when he got ready to leave if he wanted to buy his worms, because he's probably just throwing them away. I forgot to bring my worms, guys, so I can't fish for no small fish. I got a minnow trap. We're about to check that in a second. Jeez. Only 0.4 pounds away, the state record? That's crazy. See, we get big catfish sitting down here all the time. Like, I don't even know what our state record catfish is, but I've seen people, like my buddy a couple weeks ago, he pulled up like a 45-pound catfish, big old blue cat. Pulled it up like it was nothing. Like, big catfish are pretty common in Kentucky. We just don't have like a lot of trout. We got carp. We got a lot of carp. We got mostly grass carp though. What else do we got? A lot of bluegill, but everybody's got bluegill. Channel catfish, blue cats, flatheads. We got a ton of those. What else? I think that's the main ones. Largemouth bass. We got some smallmouth, but you got to go to like the bigger rivers. Smallmouth are fun. We went to Tennessee and tried to catch some, and man, they fight like crazy. If you're gonna go fishing for trout in Utah, in Utah, there's a place called Wild Horse Reserve. I've never heard of that. Massive trout? I gotta check that out. When you say massive, how big we talking? Like, what's the biggest they got? Sorry guys, that's my daughter. She's on a fishing trip with us. She's only about a year old. What's their normal? A 9-pounder? Oh yeah, see, that's what I need. I got a question, because we've only ever caught and ate smaller trout here because they stock the trout. We don't really have a lot of wild trout. So is wild trout better? I'm sure it is, but I just wanted to ask somebody who's actually ate trout. And do the bigger trout taste different than the smaller ones? 9, 19. Okay, 9, okay. That's still a nice trout. What's up, Parker? Welcome back. Mm-hmm. I was just curious because you figure the bigger, I don't know, like here, bigger catfish are not good to eat. You want to eat the smaller catfish. It was a blue catfish. It was 35 pounds. That's the biggest I've ever caught on the Ohio River. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught. And I think I was like 12, 13 years old. I'm old, guys. It was before we even had smartphones. So I had a paper picture, I don't know if y'all know what they are, but I had a paper picture like a Polaroid, but I lost it a long time ago. But yeah, that's my biggest. I haven't caught anything bigger than that, and I've been fishing for a long time now. No, we got big catfish. We got a lot of big catfish here, but we don't have striper. I forgot about striper. We do have a lot of striper in the rivers, and they get big. The striper get really big. Oh, thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate that, Parker. Go check out my content, man. I got a bunch of good little fishing content. All right, guys, let's check this minnow trap. See if we got some in it. I got a minnow trap set up right here. Oh, my back. Nope, nothing. Just a bunch of dog food. I'm about to try a piece of this dog food on a hook and see if I can catch something with it. Yeah, we ain't get nothing in there, guys. No, I left my whole bag. My bag has all the stuff. Kyle's got like the basics you need to fish. All right. All right, we got a little piece of dog food on here. We're gonna see if we can't catch some bluegill with this. Let's check it. Oh, fishing outdoors. Welcome back, brother. Here's my son Kai. He's trying to get him something too. Let's try right over here, guys. See if we can't get us one. All right, Parker. See you later, buddy. Oh, that was embarrassing. Did that catch you or just that was me? Kyle, did that catch onto you? Nothing. I thought that caught onto your jacket. See you later, bud. Let's try and eat this little bridge. Bro, what is up with my line? You got a fish over there? Not yet. I'm gonna throw over here, see if we can get something out of these little reeds. Sorry, bub. See if something takes that. How's everybody doing though? Y'all doing good? I want to get closer to the bank. I feel like if I get closer to the bank, I'll get a better bite. Let's try closer to the bank. Oh no. Well, that's closer to the bank, all right. All right, now the question is, did I lose my hook when I got caught in that tree? Okay, no, we still got our hook, guys. We're good. Hey, will you hand me a piece of that dog food right there? All right, let me rebait real quick, guys. We're gonna throw over next to those reeds. Try using live bait. We do. We got live bait over there on those two posts. We got some live bluegill. See that bobber out there? We got some live bluegill, and we got some cut bait over there. I'm just trying to catch some more bluegills, some bigger bluegills. I want a real big bluegill so I can throw it down and see if I can get a big old catfish. All right. We're trying to go after some big bluegill right now with this little setup. There we go. Just like that. Just a little bit. Have you caught a largemouth? Yeah, I have. Right on this dock we're sitting on, I've caught quite a few under this dock. But right on this dock we're sitting on, I caught one on top water. There we go. That's where I wanted it, closer to all those reeds. Can you see it, guys? There we go. I want it right there. Closer to all that stuff in the bank, we should be able to get a bite. Now I'm just gonna let it sit and see if something messes with it. Whenever you're fishing for these little small guys like this, what would you recommend for smallmouth? For smallmouth, I just went to Tennessee. We took a trip to Tennessee not too long ago, and we were fishing for smallmouth, and I got hooked up with a nice little 4 or 5 pounder, and he was, we caught him on minnows. We were using creek chubs, like creek minnows. So live bait works really, really good for them. If you're fishing for them in a lake, you can pretty much catch them on stuff that you catch largemouth on, but tubes, drop shot and tubes, that's a really, really good way to catch smallmouth. If you hook up a tube on a drop shot rig right off of a point, you'll probably always get one. What's y'all's PB? Everybody in here, what's your PB fish? What's the biggest fish you ever caught? Oh, there's a fish right there. Right, right next to the bridge, there's a fish that just jumped. Let's try. Let's try over here. Peacock bass. Oh, so you're in Florida? Florida's where it's at. Florida's got some of the best fishing in the United States. I've been to Florida and lived in Florida a bunch, and I never ever went after peacocks. I didn't know about them back then. When I lived in Florida, I lived there for 2 years. I always went after largemouth bass and stuff, and I never really went after peacocks just because I didn't know about them, but I heard they're really fun to catch. And they're super aggressive. They'll pretty much bite bare hooks is what I heard. They said you can catch them with a bare hook. No bait, just a shiny bare hook. How big was your biggest peacock, J Dot? Now I'm unmuted. 5 or 6 pounds. That's a nice peacock. I hear they get pretty big. I was watching this show and they caught this big one. I keep getting little bites right here in this corner, guys. My bad. All right, this is another one of my favorite little spots. We're gonna try right here, guys. Hmm? Really? That dude write you back about the camera? Yeah, I just want some more fish for bait. I'm just trying to get a few more bluegill for bait. So I'm cool with that. As long as we can get a nice sized bluegill for a bottom rig. I want to get a bluegill like this big. Probably like that big. Guess he was playing. What'd you guys do today? How y'all doing? 20 people in the live. What's up, everybody? Did it? Probably the fish. All right, let's cast over towards these reeds. There you go, so you guys can see. It's a public park, guys, so there's a lot of people here. I know y'all probably wondering, where's he fishing at? Because it's more faster for getting bait. You start getting casting nets. Yeah, I do have a casting net. Just some lakes here in Kentucky, you can't use casting nets. Did he read both those messages, babe, or no?
No, he only read the first one.
Okay.
The other one, no. Damn, look at his camera.
I know, I was about to say, look at the winds on that.
Move your hand. What's up?
I'm fishing, girl. Usually right here, I catch a lot of bluegill on this side. We should fish together sometime. Where you live? I'm in Kentucky. Oh, Florida, Miami. I might do a subscriber, fish with a subscriber. I might start doing some of those, maybe yearly, and that could be a possibility. I think people would like that because I go to Florida a lot for vacation. So, all right, let's check these other lines before we get up out of here, guys.
I thought that was about to work.
Yeah, me too. Well, nothing on that one.
You'll appreciate me later.
Something was biting it though.
Pictures.
Huh?
So you'll appreciate me later for some of these pictures.
Are they good?
I think this one turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it does look good. All right, let's check the top bobber and see if anything mess with that. Nope. He stayed alive that whole time because of the way I hooked him. He was still alive.
Did you drop them?
Yeah, I let him go. I got him through the tail, so it didn't hit nothing vital. Oh, come on, man. All right. Let's get this untangled. I got all tangled up, guys. There we go. All right. Let's see. Try using live. That's what we was using, live bluegill and live sunfish. See? This is what we're using, guys. Live creek chubs. They usually work pretty good, but the fish they just wasn't biting today. So we're gonna let this guy go, and I'll see you guys next time I go live. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe if you want to. I do all kinds of fishing and hunting content. And thanks for chilling, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.